Ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing today? Welcome back to, I guess, the first episode of Madden 21 questions. I have no idea what I'm gonna title this, okay? But I need content, and me and Throne were talking, we think this is a good idea, and I figured it would be awesome to have someone like him on in the first episode. If you don't know who Throne is, okay, you are probably a little slow in the mind, or you live under a rock, or you don't have the internet. I don't know, but without further ado, I'll go ahead and introduce you guys to Mr. Throne.
Hey guys, how's it going? Mike, good to see you. Appreciate you having me on. I really do.
Yeah, it's no problem. Throne, if you don't know, is a Madden YouTuber, Twitch streamer extraordinaire. He does everything. He's got the entertaining stuff, he's got the competitive stuff. His channel links will be in the description, so if you want to check him out, make sure to go ahead and do that. But in today's video, I'm going to be asking him some questions about Madden 20, the experience of it all, and really what we think Madden 21 is going to be about. Because I'm not going to lie, I feel like this could be like a fun thing. So if there's any other YouTubers you want me to do this with, let me know down in the comment section below.
I should have put my glasses on. I'd look more professional. Yes, now people are gonna take me more seriously.
Okay, so Mr. Throne, if you had to rate Madden 20, the game that we are currently playing in June, 1 out of 10, what would you rate it and why?
Wait, okay, so the game we're currently playing in June, or the game like throughout the whole year? Give it like a full like broad year rating.
Do broad year rating, because obviously it is very different in June than it was in September per se.
Either way, it's gonna be terrible. I would probably give it. And I'm not the type of person who just craps on the game always, but of the past 4 years, Madden 20 is probably my least favorite game. I think it has the least competitive balance. Thankfully, MUT hasn't been the world's worst, but like, guys, if you've played any regs lately, regs is the most, Madden 20 regs, the worst game mode I've ever played in my entire life. I would give Madden 20 probably like 3.5 out of 10. Honestly, I don't think I can give it much higher.
3.5 out of 10.
It's
you
bad.
guys heard it here first. 3.5 out of 10?
Yeah,
Three
it's
and a-
bad. It's
That's
really
bad.
bad.
That's bad. So I guess, okay, so I have a follow-up question, okay? So if Madden 20 is a 3.5 out of 10, there's really no way you can be disappointed with Madden 21, right? Because
I'd like to think not.
there's no way you can get worse than 3.5, right? There's no way.
Yeah, and I am always like, I will always be the person who the first month of the game, I think the game's good and like there are great things about it. This past year, I could tell in the first month, I thought the game was terrible, and I actually thought it had potential. We didn't see any good patches for the game. If anything, the game, I mean, there were a few things they did to make it a little better, a little less run heavy. But for the most part, they left the game kind of how it was in last July and August, and the game was terrible throughout most of the year. So I am stoked to play this beta. I'm stoked for the first month of the game, and hopefully, hopefully a few changes, and we can have a better game. Honestly, I do have some hope for it. And every year, we're probably gonna be let down to a certain extent, but I'd like to say next year's gonna be better than Madden 20.
Okay, so I guess that was kind of my second question. Do we think Madden 21 is going to be a better game overall than Madden 20? So MUT, gameplay, all that stuff. Your answer is yes, I guess I can assume?
Yeah, no, I think it will be. I don't think there are ways that they make the same mistakes that they did this year. But then again, they have the power to patch anything throughout this year, and we didn't get any patches on QB releases, on high 90 or like on 99 zone, 99 speed guys, and MUT all were psychic the entire year. There's no reason to throw to a flat. The rack animations are terrible. Send 7 mug was a thing all year. Just so many issues, core issues with this game. Maybe I don't even know if I want to say core issues. Maybe core issues, but like there were things they could have patched and made better, and they just kind of chose not to. So maybe Madden 21 will be the same or worse. But I would like to think, if I was living without hope, that would be boring. That would suck. I wouldn't be looking forward to anything. But I am excited. I am excited for Madden 21.
That's good. That's good. That's good to have some hope. I say, this isn't about me. The video's not about me. But for me, I'm kind of on the same page. It's really hard to get worse than Madden 20. It's really hard to get worse. So I feel like 21, it's just got to be better, right? It's just got to be.
I think all of us creators are always hopeful for the next Madden. And then, like, we're always let down. But it's just a matter of how much we're going to be let down. Like, Madden 20 let me down a lot. I think I'll be moderately let down in Madden 21.
All right, so for question number 3, since we already got through 1 and 2, what is one thing that you genuinely loved in Madden 20 that you would like to see then in Madden 21?
Oh boy. Well, thankfully, we know abilities are coming back. That's one thing I actually like. I don't think Madden 20's core issues were abilities. And people will be like, oh, abilities ruin Madden. Shut up, dude, shut up. No, I don't think abilities ruin Madden. People say they make them NFL blitz, and I kind of agree. There are things that suck about abilities. Madden 20 was kind of meant to be played with abilities. I think Madden 20 would have been a lot worse without abilities. And in terms of being a YouTube content creator, abilities make it really easy to make content and make gameplays rather a lot of fun. So I'd love to see abilities back. Specifically, I would love to see Hot Route Master, like Slot Apprentice, that type of stuff. I'd love to see extra hot routes back. I think that makes a bunch of offenses viable, I guess. There's more variety on offense, and overall that makes the game more exciting, more fun. You know, not loading into the same, you know, gun bunch on gun bunch or trip set end on trip set end type of game. I love the variety that Madden 20 had. I'd love to see that in Madden 21.
Yeah, 100% on the same page. I think the variety in Madden 20 was what made it physically possible, right, for us to play for this long. Like we are on the path of playing Madden 20 for literally more than 1 year.
We're gonna have to do it 13 months, man.
13 months. We're just gonna call this the 13-month Madden, and the fact that we had this much variety is what I think made the game possible for us to not go literally insane playing.
I really can't agree more with that. I really can't. Now I know it was kind of the same thing out of different formations, but you know, like, oh, it's stretch out of this formation, or it's like it's post hitch out of this, or roll out corner out of this, but like still, like, you know, there were different different offenses that were viable and were unique from each other, and I don't know, I did enjoy that aspect.
Okay, so now we're gonna get on to I guess a little the more negative side. What is one thing, and again, I keep this to one thing, there's probably many. What is one thing that you did not like about Madden 20 that if you saw it in Madden 21, you will be pissed out of your mind? You do not want to see that in Madden 21.
I don't even know if I have an answer for that. I feel like I named like 4 core or like big time issues with the game that I was already, you know, like I can't believe they weren't even a little bit buffed or nerfed or whatever, just fixed in Madden 20. I know for a fact if I drop back and my QB is slow as molasses because he doesn't have escape artist and the QB releases are still bad, it's like very slow. They're, you know, winding up like they're throwing a shot put to throw a 20-yard pass. I'm gonna be really upset, and I think passing the ball is gonna be very, very difficult. But I think it's gonna be fixed. I think they're gonna be better. I have some optimism with it. But if that is the case, if QB releases are really bad and, you know, non-escape artist QBs are running in quicksand, then I'm gonna be really upset.
Yeah, 100%. I'm definitely on the same page with that. There's a lot of stuff in Madden 20 that was bad.
There was,
but
yeah.
You know what? We hope for the next game. That's what we do. We gotta hope.
Yeah, if we didn't have hope, we wouldn't have anything, man. We wouldn't have anything. But we also, yeah. I am stoked. I actually am so excited. I know we're talking negative. I am excited for Madden 21. I am stoked for it. Okay, I need it here now.
I'm on the same page, man. I'm definitely on the same page. What I want to talk about now is we're gonna go a little bit, I guess, more into your YouTube, into your Twitch, and I want to ask you, what is your favorite video that you've recorded in Madden 20? Or since you're a big streamer too, what is maybe one of your favorite streams or instances that's happened for you in Madden 20 that people can check out?
Okay, yeah, I mean, if it's anybody who is familiar with my channel, I did have. My favorite moment isn't necessarily my most popular. Like, I had a video go for 1.3 million views when I played MikeMAACC when he was #1 ranked. We were both on high win streaks and MUT. That video was awesome, and that was maybe my best video on my channel at the time, but it was the best performing. It did great, but it wasn't my overall favorite moment this year. There was a game on stream where I was down 24-0 with, I think, 3 minutes and 29 seconds left, so 3:30-ish. And in the fourth quarter, and I came back and I won it without really getting lucky. I didn't get any fumbles. I got 8. I got a stop. I got 8. I got a stop. I got 8. I got a stop to end the game, or to go to OT. And then I went and got 6 to start OT when I got ball. And that moment on stream was awesome. And the video, you know, kind of encapsulates that moment, and I had the Twitch chat on it. That video overall is just, it might be my favorite video ever. It'll probably go down as my favorite video ever when it's all said and done, you know, when this YouTube journey ends. Highly recommend you guys go check that one out. I think it's, you know, I came back from down 24-0 or something like that. It's a super, super entertaining video. Highly recommend you watch it.
I think I watched that live on stream, and I watched it on your Throne 2 channel. That was absolutely, like, I knew when you posted the video, I'm like, this guy's gonna come back, right? But I thought to myself, how the fuck is he gonna come back? There's no way. And it wasn't like you got lucky.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't get a fumble for 7 or anything.
No, you got stops.
Yeah, I literally got 3 and out and then 4 and out. And everybody always tells me like, oh, if your opponent would have played smart at all, he did play smart. He didn't turn it over. He just couldn't move the ball. If you can't get a first down, what are you going to tell him? Like, oh, go get a first down? Like, those are the people that tell kickers to make kicks. Like, oh, you need to just, all you got to do is kick the ball. Yeah, all you had to do is get a first down. He couldn't do it. He tried his best. He didn't do it. Like, sorry. But no, that game's crazy. I remember I had written myself out. I should have quit it. I really should have. I shouldn't have been in that game still, but I continued to play it and we won it. I don't know how, so. That was great. That moment was awesome.
All right, so I'm gonna bring up probably some painful memories for all of us Madden 20 players. We all remember Eric Dickerson. Okay, that dude was one of the most dominant cards. I think it's safe to say one of the most dominant cards in the history of Madden. The dude literally could not be stopped for the longest time. Even if you shot the gap in the backfield, he was probably breaking it for at least 25 yards every single time. And those abilities wouldn't just go away. So my question to you, Throne, is this. What do you think is going to be the most dominant, most game-breaking and glitchy card of Madden 21?
I don't know about necessarily card. I know he'll be good in MUT to start the year and probably throughout the year in general, but his regs, player is going to be just incredible. It's Lamar Jackson. He's on the cover. They're talking about, I just have a feeling QB design runs are going to be so good. I think he's not going to fumble the ball. I think they're going to give him jukebox, escape art, he's going to have jukebox, escape artist, fast break. He's going to have literally everything, maybe human joystick. This dude is going to be crazy. And if QB runs don't fumble in MUT, they did fumble a lot this year in MUT on All Pro. But if QB runs don't fumble in MUT, he's going to be really, really good. I think Lamar's going to be a bit OP, and I could see a lot of people complaining about him throughout the entirety of the year. But I don't know. I kind of hope it doesn't happen. I hope they don't make him the world's greatest, but it is what it is. I think Lamar's going to be broken.
I'm not going to lie. I'm on the same page. There's no way that they make Lamar Jackson the cover athlete with him being as electrifying as he is, like in the actual NFL. There's no way they make him bad. And if they make him good, it's Lamar Jackson. So he's going to be really good. Like all the stuff that he does is going to be absolutely unbelievable. So this is my last and my final question. This is more of a fun question. We all understood how ridiculous the run game was in Madden 20, right? There was, what was it, like 4 or 6 professional level tournaments, and every single one was won by a runner. Wow, that's hard to say. And then in the last one, the guy, I'm pretty sure, didn't even have a quarterback. Like, he started a punter at his quarterback to save cap. Do you think that the run will be overpowered in Madden 21?
So I'll try to give as long-winded of an answer on this one because I do have a little bit to say about it. So Volt didn't have a quarterback either. Volt had an 11 cap quarterback. Joke had an 11 cap quarterback. The reason why Joke subbed in Tressway was because he's he's technically left-footed, which in the game makes him left-handed. And actually in real life, Tressway throws right-handed, but the game doesn't realize that. So, and halfback dive animations were faster to the left with left-handed QBs. So he would sub him in if he wanted to run dive to the left. So specific formation he had where he wanted to run dive to the wide side, he would put it in Tressway. So it was a little smart to do that. But at the same time, it's crazy to think, literally all 6 championships, the 4 majors and the 2 dream hacks were all won by people who really didn't throw a pass. And there are a lot of good Madden players in there. That people will be good in every single Madden. Almost every single one will be good. I actually think Noah will be super good in Madden 21. People don't realize it yet. I've seen Noah throw. Noah can throw. Noah's a really good Madden player.
His defense is also unbelievable.
Dude, that dude actually, he's incredible. But they'll all be good. Just regardless how sad it was for competitive Madden, that was the reason why my rating was so low this year. I value how the game plays competitively, and it's hard for me to justify what we saw in every championship. And I really thought that a passer would win win the Madden Bowl, but they didn't. And I just don't see any way EA makes the same mistake. I think they recognize how terrible it looked. I don't think the run will be any bit overpowered. If anything, I think it's going to be very bad. Kind of like Madden 18, the run was really good. It was good. It wasn't OP necessarily, but the run was really good in 18. In the beginning of 19, it was terrible. They had the 80% cap behind the line of scrimmage where the speed of running backs were really slow. Players block shedded like crazy. I think we're gonna see something like that where handoffs are a lot slower, or players are slower behind the line of scrimmage. Defensive players shed a lot faster. There's gonna be stuff in place. I think they're really gonna try to make people throw the ball. And overall, I think that makes it better. I'm not a sim style Madden player. I'm not anybody who will say, that Madden needs to play like the NFL. We need to try to be more realistic. To me, that's not fun. And I personally don't think running is fun in Madden. I don't think it's fun to watch. I don't think it's fun to play. I don't think it's fun to play against. I like when people pass the ball, and I think that's the direction they're going to try to put us in. Now, granted, I am still worried about QB runs. I really am. I'm worried they're going to try to make their cover boy, like their cover athlete rather, as good as possible. But, you know, short answer, I don't think it'll be good in Madden 21. I would not lose sleep over it.
Well, I think every single person that is watching this video just like let out a breath of relief, because holy shit, I don't think we could all go another year where Timmy's could hop in weekend league and run fucking eye tight, stretch and dive, and get 16 wins, 17, 18 wins. Like, I can't deal with that again. That would be horrible. But that is all the questions that I have for Mr. Throne today. Throne, do you have any last words, anything that you want to say to the people about your thoughts of Madden, or about Madden 21, Madden 20, anything? What do you want to say?
If I had to give them one message, I would tell them right now, I think they need to like the video. If they want to see more interviews, I need them to comment who they want you to interview next. And then lastly, you've seen the percentage of people that watch your videos that aren't subscribed. Have you seen it? It's probably
high.
around like 60 or 65. So if you're watching this video, you're not subscribed to Mike, subscribe to Mike, please, right now. Click the button. Just do it. Then comment that you sub. That's simple, guys. That's simple. Now, I don't know if I have much to say. I'm excited, though. I am excited.
Yep, I am too. Well, Throne, it was awesome having you on here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this style of video. I know us as content creators are just, we want to put out videos, right? We love making content, but dude, we are on like the 12th month of this game. There's only so much that we can do, especially when EA is giving up on all content. So, guys, hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Thro's channel will be linked down in the description. Again, hope you guys enjoy. If you did, let me know down there, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Peace.
I'm so